Hello everyone, we're back with more uh, Battle Princess Madelyn. So let's continue our quest. Mm. So yeah, we finished the session in Spain, and we got a weapon that allows us to get extra traversal power. So now you can go around doing some stuff like, let me just go. We can now quest around trying to see if we can find anything else that we still missed. Oh, forgot about the phone. Okay. This reminds me, I am waiting for a new update of Mushroom Kingdom Fusion to add it back to the rotation. Because I have this year, beaten it again. So I'm not really interested in playing it so soon without having new content to show everyone. But yeah, I really recommend everyone to play Mushroom Kingdom Fusion if you like fun games. It has improved a lot with time. It is a really solid, as they say, grab bag, like kitchen sink kind of fun game where you have the community just adding everything and everyone. With time, they have improved a lot of the main issues with the game, especially because like a big issue that Mushroom Kingdom Fusion used to have on the start is that it had way too long levels. Like since quality was not really even in between each of the levels, you would have like a bunch of situations where you would have like a level that would have the general length of a Super Mario level, and levels that were like 1 hour long. And I'm not even joking, like it was such a huge issue that a few levels of those, instead of like just deleting the effort they did on the levels, because they're not bad levels in specific segments, they're just bad levels because they were like too long. Like it was not really viable to play them in the game. So what happened is that an example of that was the subcone level that existed on the Super Mario world, like the Super Mario themed world. It was extremely long to the point where instead of being divided into two levels, it was actually divided into three levels. And the tree level is actually pretty interesting as separate parts because the main deal with them is that they became representative of the fusion effect happening on the universe. So originally the level was just a huge level themed around Super Mario Bros. 2, but with and the final boss I believe it was Major Shy Guy. I don't remember exactly the name of the character. And after the developers of the community decided that the level was just too long to be viable, they divided the levels in 3 sections. In the original section, I don't remember who the boss was. I believe they moved the major shy guy into the adventurous domain. That is the fantasy RPG, not fantasy RPG, like fantasy themed dimension. It has Zelda levels, Final Fantasy levels, Dragon Quest levels, etc. Oh, I found the bucket finally. Yeah, those. Oh, they die. Oh, that's actually good. No. Oh, I can get rid of those things. So you had most of the enemies in the level being replaced by fantasy themed enemies. And you also got a alternative version of the level that was given to the space levels, the Edge of Beyond, I believe the name of the set of levels, and it has like a. They changed that part of the level to be infected by the flood from the Halo series. Where's who was the one that asked for the bucket? Was it in here? Oh no, actually I believe it was back on the main city. So yeah, I'm going to just move forward and see if we can find anything else in those dungeons. Okay. And they replaced the final boss of this section with Cacoberdo, with the flood infected Cacoberdo. That is itself a kind of fake spoiler, but it is like kind of hard as a boss fight for a specific level, but by this point of the game you're already going to have access to a lot of really powerful stuff, so you can kind of cheese this with certain characters. Especially if you already passed through. I forgot the name of the level. I believe it's Subspace Emissary. I believe. I don't remember now. Oh, for fuck's sake! I forgot the name of the level itself, but yeah, it is of the world itself. But it's a word themed around retro games, so it doesn't have any specific theme, but it was where you find Kirby and Meta Knight as playable characters. And when you reach the space levels, you can find Zero Choose. So yeah, by this point you have like the 2 most broken characters in the game that are Meta Knight and Zero, and you can just choose certain encounters with them. Oh, thank you. Ah. On top of that, the newer levels actually have interacting gimmicks to them. They are not just repeats of the other levels. So every update is kind of a fun. It's kind of fun to do the updates because you're going to have fun trying to see what changed in the existing levels, what new levels you got, what levels were replaced, and also what in general is new. Like a lot of the progression of the game was changed with each update. Oh, I haven't checked here. And like the word themes like are really cool. Like I just wish that there was a word themed around prehistory because it was such a pervading theme on 8 and 16-bit games. So yeah, I believe it would be able to carry an entire world for itself. But I can understand them limiting their scope, especially because a lot of the worlds have way wider range of themes, like the. I'm trying to remember the. Oops. Ah. I'm trying to remember the name of each world. Like in order, I believe it was the Mushroom Kingdom. That was a Mario themed world. Then there was Alternate Earth, that was a world themed around action games and fighting games, beaten ups, etc. So you have levels from Robocop, Punisher, Double Dragon, Metal Slug, Contra, etc. And some also run on stuff from Adventure Island, because yeah, since they technically happen on Earth, they actually appear on that alternate Earth. Then the third world is the Mega Man world. It's actually pretty fun world, even though it's kind of uneven in the level designs. Like, it's clear that some levels were made way earlier than the others, so it's visible when a level has a very visible discrepancy in how they're designed. But beyond that, you get the fourth world, that's the Devil World. The Demonic Realm, I believe Demon Realm, I believe, yeah, it's Demon Realm. Demon Realm is actually themed around like most demonic stuff. Like it has Castlevania, Ghosts and Ghosts. I forgot the name. It's Black Tiger, I believe, that Capcom game. There's even a Resident Evil themed level in there, because one of the things that happens is that there's a certain levels, they are fusion levels, like they are levels that represent a combination between two dimensions. So what's happening in them is that you have, for example, in the Resident Evil level, you have the Resident Evil level in Earth, in the alternate Earth, and the Resident Evil level in Hell. So when you go to Hell, you can open a portal to the alternate Earth. I forgot about those algaes. And in this portal you'll find Raycon City. Later in the game, you'll find another portal that brings you back to Hell, and the other half of Raycon City is going to be in Hell. So you get two levels. One that's in Raycon City that's more themed around Resident Evil, and the Hell side of the level is going to have Resident Evil themed stuff. But it's going to have like hellfire and brimstone raining around everyone and more demonic enemies going around. The fifth world is the Gehenna. It is sort of a horror themed world. Like, it's not exactly horror in the Resident Evil sense, it's more of a eldritch stuff. Like, I even like feel sad that there is no level themed around Parasite Eve and Silent Hill in this world, because yeah, this world clearly is trying to emulate them, especially because they add music from them to them. So it's clear that they plan on having it. This is a reference, but yeah, it's more eldritch stuff and alien stuff, so you get like references to a level themed around XCOM, or a level themed around Majuo of all things. Like, you would think Majuo would go into Hell, but it's themed around specifically the Eldritch Forest from Majuo. Like, there's a bunch of levels themed around in the hunt too. Like, it's kind of funny how they use that as a game. And the sixth world is the Adventure Domain. That's the fantasy one. It has even a Chrono Trigger level that's actually pretty fun to play. Then the seventh world is, let me remember. Oh yeah, it's the Sonic World. The seventh world is Sonic World. I believe it's, what is Mobius? I don't remember the name of the level. Oh, Isle of Genesis, I remember. Yeah, the Isle of Genesis that has a bunch of Genesis based levels. So it has like, it's mainly Sonic based, so it doesn't have only the Genesis Sonic games, but it has, when it's not a Sonic level, it has a bunch of levels themed around Sega Genesis games. So it have a level from Restar, a level from, I forgot the name of the game. I'll remember later. But yeah, Cast of Illusion. Yeah, it's the Mickey Cast of Illusion game. Mr. Nuts level, etc. Even though, like, I believe it's Mr. Nuts. Like, at least to me, Mr. Nuts was always more associated with the Super Nintendo. But I can understand, like, that a lot of people played Mr. Nuts on the Mega Drive. Let's see if we finished anyone else's mission. Thank you ever so much for finding my cup. It's Marana Province. Okay, got the plushie. Not yet. Here comes another in another country, so not. Yeah, the 88th level is a subspace thematic level that is both a mix of Smash Bros and retro games. So you have a bunch of levels themed around older games. So you have an Arkanoid, like older or abstract games like Arkanoid. Forgot the name of the level. It's the Marble Madness. Even Minesweeper. I have a Minesweeper level in there. It's actually pretty fun. I found my friend yet? Okay, not yet. And the ninth world is the Edge of Beyond. That's the space world. Beyond that, you have, like, for example, the proposed 10th world, that's the world 0. That is the world after the Fusionists took over the Nexus of the Universes. So it has, like, a bunch of really surreal levels. It used to exist in the other versions, but it was removed at least because they want to make it a surprise, so they want to make it less obvious what they are doing with those levels. Okay, nothing here. I don't have the maximum attack upgrade. I can actually kill those mummies without having to break a sweat. But you can get, like, a small sample of what the world will look like by finishing Gehenna, because the Fortress of the Fusionists is heavily based around this level. Like there's another game that's like a huge kitchen sink crossover that I really want to try, but for some reason it doesn't want to run on my computer. It's Asha and Shantae. It's a crossover, like primarily a crossover between the Shantae and Monster World 4, but there's actually a lot of extra stuff in there. But since I can't get it to run properly on my computer, I can't really play it, and I'm really interested because it's not just Asha and Shantae that are in the game. Like there's a bunch of different characters to play as, and it goes like has a lot of in-depth systems. Like I was trying to troubleshoot it on Twitter by talking to Dev, but since the Baby Supreme must have changed the way his bots worked into labeling moderation. I was labeled as a bot by his bots, and his bots keep saying I am a bot. So you can't get my account back. So yeah, I can't really troubleshoot them anymore with this dev. So yeah, fuck me. See what else can we find in here. Speaking of kitchen sink style fun games, like I really want to recommend, for example, Project Digimon. It's a fun game based on Digimon Rumble Arena. Like, it has some polishing issues, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of annoying at certain points, but it's an honest attempt. Like, it's really in-depth and goes out of its way to represent like the entirety of the Digimon series. It has an absurd amount of playable characters. On top of just being interesting to play, like, yeah, it's not competitive in the elites. Like, there are a lot of characters that are just broken. And I'm not even joking, like, there are certain characters that can just completely break the game. And they're not even like the boss characters that are granted to be banned. So, this kind of thing. Yeah, if you really like Digimon Rumble Arena and want to have another fix of it, you can't go wrong with Project Digimon. It's a pretty fun take on it, and you're going to actually spend a few hours like unlocking everything and having fun finding what else you can find in it. Yeah, this one's also one thing I really wish there was more of is those contest style anthology games. Like for example, a series that I really love of 10 games is Make a Good Mega Man Level. It has its own plot that's continuous among the games, and it's a framing device for why contestants submit levels are in the story, so they're actually pretty fun, and like you don't really need to play the worst placed levels. Like it's nothing's going to really prevent you from playing the other ones, but like I advise you to at least play them at least once. If you play until you feel like you're starting to get annoyed, like then you can just pick one of the skips. Have you found it? No, I haven't found it yet. because these skips are any level that takes too long to beat will have a skip alongside with the ability to pick the collectibles. So you won't have to deal with too much frustration. But they always have some really fun concepts and ideas. Like even some of the bad levels have really fun concepts and ideas. Have you found my friend yet? Not yet. Okay, let me look around those boats because they're kind of hard to navigate, so please take a look. Like I really recommend, for example, episode 0. It's even though it looks like any spin-off, it's just a framing device for them using a different format for those levels, for the way the context is held. So it's actually pretty fun to see what kind of strange gimmicks they give to this level, especially because 0 in the Make a Good Mega Man level franchise is kind of a running joke. Because it's specifically referenced to Mega Man fan game creators simply putting either putting 0 or a reference to him into their fun games for no reason other than like, oh yeah, 0 is cool. Hello, Buddha. Yeah, I know you're here. Oh, you're sad, girl. Yeah. Here's some attention for you. I'm streaming now, but I'll give you attention soon. Now down there is in a beer. Then I'm going to try my luck. So let's go up. Yeah, Buddha. I know you're here. Yeah, you're cute. I know it. Bro. Nope. It's just the platform. Oops. Oops. Oh, there's a secret president there, okay. Oh, it's just one of those units. Oops. I keep paying attention to you while playing the game for the. By the way, really, y'all should really pay attention to Sage. I believe I said it in another episode, but yeah, like Sage is actually a pretty amazing place to meet new projects, not just for Sonic fan games, but in general. And on top of that, like I really recommend, for example, oh, I found a kid. Let me clear the way here. Okay, everything here. Just let me see if there's something on the left too. Okay, nothing. Yeah, nothing. Okay, let's go save the kids. Only 8, okay. Okay, nothing else? And on top of that, like, just become a regular on itch.io and Game Jolt, like, you're not going I forgot, you're not going to regret it, like, I hate when I forgot these simple words. Okay, you're not going to regret it, like, itch.io and Game Jolt have a lot of good frame projects in there. On top of like original ideas, especially itch.io, like itch.io is the center of the original ideas. You're going to meet a lot of fun stuff. By the way, something I really plan on doing is to add some flash games to the rotations too, because yeah. Flashpoint is in here for that, and there's a lot of flash games with different interesting concepts that we should never forget. never checked what existing this way. Oh, it's this guy. Okay, yeah, I remember now. Where's the boat? I can't revisit them? Oh, for fuck's sake, I can't believe it. Wait, no, I don't need to go all the way there. I can just go back to the last stone and go back up there. Yeah, nothing? So yeah, all that remains to do is to go back to the town and see if we can finish more quests. The plush collection is becoming pre-filled. But I haven't found the girl that gives me this specific spider yet. Yeah, so let's go to Stitchbot and go to another one of the places in the game. Okay, so Northern Guns, Bunny Yard, Swampland. It was Swampland that gives me the. That was the person asking for the bucket. I believe it's not. Okay, so now let's go in the order. Mountain village in Russia. Young lady, you look cold here. Put on a coat. You got the warm coat. Oh, thank you. It's freezing here. Where am I? It's Dargavs, a village surrounded by mountains. We're glad to have you here. Hope you can help. We are having big trouble. What is going on here? What are they running from? The mountains of Draga are a special place. For many ages, the villagers worked as miners there. Until one day, Jesus is stuck, and all the miners have finished inside the cave. Managed to travel here to visit the tomb of their loved ones. The mountains still provide a livelihood to this day. Now we use the caverns with our food to get us through those harsh winters. But I think something horrible is happening. The dead are rising from the tomb and have begun to torment the living. Children are terrified. Please help us. I'll try. Can you tell me where to start? Travel up the mountains until you find a cave entrance. Find Vlad, the one who guards your food supplies for winter. He and his family have protected the cave for years. He can guide you. Thank you. I'll be back. I'll go left first just to check if there's anything that I can take before I enter the illusion, because the Russian there is kind of really slow, so I don't want you to start it before I have anything else that you could find. Oh, there's a boss in here. I need a key. Crap, okay. I probably need to do one of the missions. Yeah, if I can talk to the villagers, it's going to be alright. I love this mammoth head as a detail. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No! Again. No, 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 no. Finally. I was scared that my computer froze for a second. Nothing in this corner. Nothing in this corner. Ah. Can you help me, please? I'm looking for Vlad. I am Ping. I have helped now. Can you help me? With what? I am having a big fight with a very big cat. You call that thing a cat? Yes, why that would call it? What would you call it? I'd call it an awful big problem. Can you help me defeat him? Say no more. Katie's gotta get an extra problem. Time to fix it. Almost done? Oh no! Oh. Ah, for fuck's sake. Remember, another interesting style game that everyone should try is Castlevania Fighter. It used to be made by Serial, but Serial stopped development on it and instead gave it to the community. It's an amazing like Uber crossover of the Castlevania games. It has characters from the whole franchise, and there's a bunch of guesses too. Oh, it's the key. You got a runestone. You're some fighter. What is her name? The Vushka? No, it's Madelyn. Oleringa. Oh, I can't believe it, Princess. It's really you. Oh, I have not seen you since you were a baby. I didn't even recognize you. Huh? We've met before? Of course we have. Dear Madeline, I am your grandfather. Well, one of them. How has your other grandfather been doing? Not great, Grampy. Nana and Grampy and Nana are all alone back home. He's trying to defend the castle all by himself. The rest has been kidnapped. Oh no, he'll try to fight an army by himself, wouldn't he? Well, I am happy to join his cause. If you haven't the means to travel, I'll head to the castle to offer our help. Really? I thank you. I know Grandpa would appreciate that. Be strong and keep it safe, keep safe, Princessa. That's Vidania. I don't know how to pronounce those things. До свидания. The annoying part is I don't have anything else to spend my money on. I need to get a bad tire. Here. Come closer. Too close. Here, okay. Oh, that was the proper patch for that. Yeah, that's why I said it was kind of annoying that it takes a long time to do the Russian dungeons because the map is extremely sprawly. Aha. Princess Madelyn, my name is Dave. It's an honor to meet you. A friend of mine was lost when the monster attacked. I last saw him in the Wishes Cave. Save him. Princess Madelyn, my name is Nikolai. It's an honor to meet you. I saw you around the high. I was attacked. Trapped. Please look for him in the haunted forest. Princess Madelyn, my name is Ashley. It's an honor to meet you. A friend of mine was lost when the monster attacked. I last saw him on the Spanish cliffs. Save him. Princess Madelyn, my name is Alan. It's an honor to meet you. I saw a shadow run and hide in the monster's attack. I fear he may be trapped. He's looking for him in the frozen mine. No new NPCs in here. Okay, I'm finished it for today, but see you next time. Goodbye.